So, excuse my hair, I just got it out of my face and everything, but I've already primed my face with my Garnier Skin Renewal Moisturizer and also my Benefit Professionals to minimize the appearance of pores. I don't have a primer, I'm still searching for one right now, so I'm just going to jump into eye makeup first just to clean up any fallout afterwards with foundation and everything else. I just always start off with eyes first and then do my face, so I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you guys can get a closer look at what I'm doing. So, I'm also going to be showing all the eyeshadows that I use, so in case you don't have the exact eyeshadow, you can use something similar or just recreate my look and your own look. This is what I usually wear on a night out just because I've been wearing more neutral eyeshadows, but I'm just going to be priming my eye with MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly all the way up to my brow bone, all over the lid, everywhere. Because I have very pigmented eyes, you can totally tell the difference. But I'm just applying that all over both eyes to make sure that I get good color payoff and that the eyeshadow lasts all day. It's so hard to do two things at once, like makeup and talking, I swear, are the two hardest things for me to do. I'm sorry if I'm looking in the viewfinder, it's just because I'm kind of using that as my mirror as I go along. But then I'm just going to press around, make sure that that is all in place, it's all blended in with the skin really good. Next, on my E60, it's just a flat shader brush, so anyone will do. I'm going to take all that glitters. It's kind of like a shimmery brownish type of color. It's really hard to explain the color, but I'm just going to be applying that all over my lid area. And I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I am in love with this color. So next, after that's applied all over the lid, I'm going to be taking a soft brown color, which is Soft Brown by MAC, and taking an E35, which is just a big blending brush, and then putting that in my crease, but blending up towards my brow. So you can see that. This is going to be our transition color, so you don't want it directly in your crease. You kind of want it above your crease to make a good transition because we're going to be deepening the crease. And I just do windshield wiper motions and do circles as I go. And I go that from the inner corner all the way out. E45 in the color Sable, which is kind of like a medium warm brown. And just like it's a tapered blending brush, but you can use any brush you want again. And I'm just going to dip that in there just a little bit and then tap off the excess. And this is going to go directly in the crease. So I'm just going to kind of trace my crease with the tip of it, just at first. And then I'm going to do circle motions to blend it out the corners a little bit, working it into the soft brown. And then I'm just tracing again. You can kind of see on this eye better. But I'm just going to trace it in there and then go and buff it in to the soft brown. Next, after I've already put that in the crease and everything, it looks pretty crazy because it's not blended out completely. So I'm going to be taking a bigger blending brush. This is just one from BH Cosmetics, whatever fluffy brush you have. And then I'm going to blend that all out. And just do circle motions, back and forth, whatever works pretty much, just to blend out the sable and soft brown together. And if you go blend it out too far, completely fine. That's why I'm doing foundation after, to fix any mistakes. Next, I'm going to take just a flat shader brush and take Mylar, which is just a pretty much like cream matte color from MAC, and then place that right underneath my brow bone, or right on my brow bone, just to highlight that. And since we have so much shimmer going on the eye, I just want it to be a more subtle highlight. Next, I'm just going to take a pencil brush, and take Sable, which was what we used to deepen the crease, and then run that on my lower lash line all the way under. Now I'm going to take Brown Down, and which is just a dark brown. This is from MAC. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to be taking that on the lower lash line, and then we'll deepen the outer V afterwards. That's just in the order that I do it, but you can do it in whatever order that works for you. And then just putting that on top of Saddle. So after that is already smudged out. I know this looks crazy right now. That's just the order that I do it. Next I'm going to be taking a E70, taking the same brown, or the dark brown color, putting that on the brush, and then going on a V down towards my lower lash line and then up in the crease a little bit. So I just got done applying my eyeliner and I was starting to put on mascara and stuff, and it stopped recording, so yeah, I'm just applying, or finishing up applying my mascara. I use the Clump Crushers by Covergirl, L'Oreal Voluminous, L'Oreal Shocking Extensions, and I'm just finishing up applying that now since it was not recording. So yeah, I'm just finishing up with the mascara. So after I'm done applying mascara, I'm just going to apply a white eyeliner today, just because I don't like black all the time in the waterline. And what I do to get it its whitest is wipe it on my hand after I keep putting it on my eye, just so then it's pure white. And I do have, or I just got the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, but this is the only one by me right now, but feel free to use any eyeliner color you want. I just don't like black eyeliner everywhere. And this is the white eyeliner by Makeup Forever. I feel like that just makes my eyes more bright when I put a white eyeliner in. So I'm going to zoom you guys out and we're going to just get started on the face. And I actually picked up this Urban Decay Naked Foundation. My shade is an 8. I did get a little bit darker than what I am right now just because of the summer coming soon and everything like that. It's just like a half a shade or a shade darker. So I'm not really sure how much exactly, but I actually bought a Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus and then started tanning afterwards. So then I was actually only able to use like half of it. So it does look really, really dark on me for some reason. I think it's just the lighting washing everything out. But I'm going to take, since my F80 is actually dirty, I'm just going to take a squirt bottle and then squirt my BB blender and get it damp. So now that I have it wet, I'm just going to dab it on my hand and then start applying it to my face. And oh my gosh, that looks so dark, but I swear in person it matches. And then plus once it's blended out and everything. Okay, so I kind of fixed the lighting so then it wouldn't be so crazy looking on my skin. I don't know if that actually looked like on camera, but it was crazy in my viewfinder. So then after that, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. powder brush and then just go over it and pat it, just to make sure that everything's blended in. Usually the beauty blender is fine, but it's just how I do it, I guess. I don't know. I can't help it. So next I'm just going to take some concealer. This is a salmon color one. It's called Radiant Electant. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's the Dreamy Lumi-Salmon concealer. And I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to cover up any dark circles, highlight the lower lash line a little bit more. So I'm going to apply it like right underneath my eye and then work it up right to where I blended out or brought down that lower lash line color, just to make that pop more. I got a question of how I make it. This looks so crazy right now. But I got a question on how I make my lower lash line pop so much. And this is pretty much how I do it. I just pretty much highlight and contour underneath my eyes to make it look like that. Then I'm just going to blend that out with my finger for right now. And then we'll go back in with the Beauty Blender afterwards, because I'm going to be highlighting, not a lot today, but I guess just for the sake of this video. And I don't know if that actually looks like scary on film, because the lighting's so weird out today. It's like really cloudy and I'm having to use my lights more, and it just washes everything out because the lights are so bright. In person I don't look like this. And then I'm going to be taking the Garnier Skin Renewal Brightener roller and placing that somewhat where I did the salmon concealer. Then I'm going to take MAC's Prep and Prime in Light Boost and then apply that in a triangle underneath. And I know this may look like a lot of concealer, but seriously, this stuff is so sheer. It's just to brighten. I mean, and it's not doing it like a whole bunch. I don't know. Maybe it can be scary when you see me apply this much. But really, I mean, after blended out and everything, it doesn't look like that scary, I guess. I don't know. But I really like this foundation so far. It has a semi-matte finish. It's not completely matte, but it's probably okay if you have dry or combination skin. Oily skin, my skin is pretty oily in my T-zone, but I don't have oily skin everywhere. It's pretty dry on my cheeks and stuff. So I don't know if it'd work for you unless you'd have to definitely set it with a powder, of course. So I'm not for sure how it'd work for really oily skin. But I'm just going to brighten up, blend it all out. I love the Beauty Blender for this purpose just because it blends it out so nice. In my viewfinder, like, I cannot get over it. It looks so crazy how much I'm highlighting right now. But then when I watch it and edit it later, it never does. So maybe it's just me. I do bring my highlight pretty low just for the fact to kind of highlight on the cheekbones. You don't have to bring it down that low. This is all preference. This is just how I do my highlighting. You don't have to do it this way if you don't want to highlight that much. You can just use a normal concealer and just skip the highlighting part if you want. But I just like highlighting. I do this for all my videos. Certain occasions when I actually wear it out somewhere. But I usually take a lot of time to blend this out. I'm just going to be taking my banana powder, putting some in the cap, and then taking e.l.f.'s blush brush and putting that in the cap, and then setting my under eye concealer and everywhere where we highlighted. And then I usually just wipe the excess everywhere else. And this makes it more of yellow since I am a little bit tan, or quite tan from how I was. But I just sweep everywhere, make sure that it is not powdery at all, because that stuff if you use too much, can kind of cake up underneath the eyes, but if you don't use too much, I just make sure I blend it out so there's no powder at all. Now I'm just going to set the rest of my face where I didn't put the banana powder. And whatever foundation I spread out on my neck and stuff. I contour with Hoola. And next I'm going to apply my blush Pink Swoon, and it's just a really pinky Barbie blush. I'm going to apply it pretty sheer just because we have so much going on with the eyes. Then after I'm done applying my blush, I just kind of go over very lightly with my powder blush just to make sure that it is all blended out and everything. I'm going to take MAC Soft and Gentle on a fan brush, swoop that in there, and then swoop it on my cheekbones. And then kind of blend it in with my highlight. That's just how I apply my highlighter. You can do it any way you want. And then for lipstick, I'm just going to go pretty neutral and apply MAC's Angel. So after I just applied my lipstick and everything, I'm going to set my face with MAC's Fix Plus. And let that dry. Holy crap. So here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video if you liked it and found it helpful, and subscribe so then you get updated every single time I put up a new video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!